the Monday Fixx. I still got that Monday Fixx banner too. I should have gave it to Nico so he can have that
Hey
shit.
yo, look, man, it's all good, man. I paid Ledge with Dev the Demon's bonus that he was supposed to have, but Dev the Demon a hidden character right now, so
You definitely hitting.
we reallocated funds so we can make this show happen. That's what we do.
Fact.
Do. We should be getting joined shortly by the other members of Pill Your Cat Radio. I didn't feel like waiting. Goddamn, 45 minutes to an hour. We already done waited long enough. Time for the people to get a show, goddamn.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we
So what's
here.
good with everybody? We here. We live in full effect. Got myself, NicoTV, Voice of the West, as some may call me. Special guest is none other. Friday Fixx brother. Man who has gone from sicko to the chill gang back to the West Coast. He's back home, ladies and gentlemen.
No,
Got
I'm
Ledge in the
definitely.
building, man.
What up, though? What up, though, people? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Nico having me on his prestigious show. I like to call myself the voice, the second voice of the West. You know what I'm saying? And the first voice of the Midwest. I'm gonna go ahead and claim that. But
Talk,
yeah,
talk
no,
heavy, talk heavy.
it's an honor to be here, man. It's dope. Always kicking it. Monday Fix shit. So we in here.
Everything. So yeah, man, we gonna get right into it, man. Ultimate Madness 3 is this weekend. Ultimate Madness 3 this weekend. Got a pretty nice card. We got two of the judges announced, so that's major. I'm not filling out my bracket until I know all four. I refuse to fill out a bracket without knowing all four judges who will be doing this because that's very important. The judges are very important. I need to know what infidels are playing with my paper. That's what I need to know. So
Mm.
the first two brothers who were announced today, we have the return one Tony Bro. Tony Bro is repeat offender in the judging capacity. And now for the first time judging, have Polo, Battle Rats Fanatic. Ledge, what's up, man? How you feeling about the judges, man? They doing good so far, man. You skeptical? What's going on?
Um, obviously, like Tony, people fuck with his opinion. He hasn't said anything that was egregious to me, so I don't mind it. I'm not familiar with the Polo Brothers' work outside of like the reactions, as far as his videos are concerned, where it's kind of like produced reactions, meaning he knows he's watching and he's reacting, and then he edits it and stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know what his judging skills are like. I don't know what he looks for, what he's paying attention to, but I'm not mad at it. Me personally, when I remember I came out with my shit, I kind of left, media out of it because I kind of wanted to prove a point to see if we just get all ballots, because you remember Ultimate Madness 1, Ultimate Madness 2, they was complaining about media members and people like that being judges. So I wanted to see what it would be like if we had a all, battle rappers judge panel to see would there be any difference. So it's kind of an experiment, if you will. So when I name like Mickey Fax, Goods, Danny Myers, Chilla Jones, Vixen the Assassin, like, just some names out there. I wanted to see an all battlers panel to see is it really is it really a difference in what they're looking for in judging as opposed to what we've been seeing. But I ain't mad at it. It's not a big deal to me, really, to be honest with you.
All right. So these are actually two judges that I actually did the B judges. Actually, two six. I think I had Tony Bro, Polo. I had Goods, Mickey Fax. I think that was the four that I kind of said I wouldn't have a problem if they were judging. The main one, like the guaranteed one, was Tony Bro. I felt like he had to come back because he has been, out of all the judges that have passed through there during the last two Ultimate Madnesses, he has been the most thorough judge, in my opinion. He's never been too high or too low. He's always been even kill, breaks it down, doesn't have a bias. out there at all in terms of what he's breaking down and what he's reacting to. So I felt like he was one of the best judges that we had, as well as I like what Goods did as well. I thought Goods gave a perspective that we needed. It was uncut, but it was direct and it made sense. And when you heard him break shit down, you knew what he was talking about. So I think that they got it right so far. I still like to see Mickey Fax on there. I think Mickey Fax would definitely be a dope judge. You know, definitely gonna call it down the line. Material wise, somebody like a Mickey Fax, he does not play with that pen, so he's going to be really breaking down that material heavy. He's not gonna bullshit with material too much. Got to really be talking that shit. I think that'll be dope. Fax in there. Do you have a bracket? Or are you waiting for the final two selections?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the final two selections. I kind of got an idea who I want to pick throughout the first round because I ain't gonna lie, man. Some of these feel clear to me, even though they might not be clear when it's all said and done. But a couple of these joints feel like some people got some layups. Not gonna lie to you.
Dev the Demon, why are you in the comment section and not on the actual show? You're gonna catch this fade here pretty soon.
Yeah, Dev, you a true infidel, boy.
A true infidel. Talk to these. Talk.
True infidel, man.
A true infidel. Why the hell Dev playing games right now? Nigga's supposed to be on the show talking about salute. Salute your ass into the damn show, nigga.
I got your bread too, man. I got your salary now, man. It's a wrap.
Yeah, man. I had. Yeah. We gonna talk about that. Yeah, I said I think Riggs gonna take Chazzy. Think Riggs beating Geechee? That's a hot. I can't really be mad at it though.
A lot of that. I'm not gonna hold you. I've seen a lot of that on Twitter. A lot of
now, can I ask y'all a question? Is it only because Geechee is taking a lot of battles, or do y'all legitimately feel like he's Geechee? Like if Gotti didn't have none of these battles and all he was prepping for this battle with Riggs, do y'all still have the same opinion, or is it just based on the work schedule into this?
That's a good question. It could be a combination of both, but I feel like even though Geechee is taking a lot of battles, it's not a lot of 3-round battles, and it's not a lot against, like, no disrespect, it ain't against the toughest comp. It's not like this ain't like the stretch where he went against like Surf and Sharon and all those people, and who else he was going against during that run, like Twerk and shit like that. I mean, he's going against Clean. That's going to be on the West. He's going against somebody else in the 1-rounder. He's battling like an up and comer on iBattle. So it ain't like he's really facing a gauntlet of people. He ain't making that run yet where he's facing killers every battle. Like, he just battled Math, and Math
not a killer. What we saying about Math Hoffa on this show right now, Liz? What are you saying about Math? Math not a killer?
Math ain't that, man. You know Math ain't that. You know he ain't that. You know Math ain't that.
I don't know what I know, man.
Nah. What you trying to get? Lord.
Oh man, nah, Math ain't what he once was. Yeah, he's not what he once. But it's still Math Hoffa though. Like, we got a certain level of respect on the man. He a legend. Is he not a legend?
I mean, yeah, I guess. Look.
Come on. See, now we got a segue. What defines a legend in battle rap? Because you saying somebody like Math, who has over a decade plus, maybe 15 years of battle rap on cam. Like, in the moment, I know, okay, the punches, that's probably the most memorable shit. But I just look at what big battles that he's had in the culture. You know what I'm saying? I think we got somebody pulling up right now. Make sure that we all good over here.
This nigga, he got that face like he don't want to.
Man, what's going on, man?
I gotta change your name for you, brother. You looking, you know what I'm saying?
What's your name, Ahmad?
We gotta change that name, man.
Wait, why is the name this?
I fixed your name for you, brother. Don't worry about it. I got you. I don't want the people knowing, you know what I'm saying, what's really going on with that computer.
Like his name was Ahmad. Don't let me find out your name Ahmad.
Hey, don't worry about my name, man.
Don't let me find out your name Ahmad. I'm really clowning you on Twitter.
If you want to know, my first name is actually Muhammad.
Oh, okay. I can't. Come on, man.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I thought your first. I thought your first name was hidden all this time.
I can't.
Something different.
I can't say shit about Muhammad, man.
Exactly. Nah. Hey, I just said that's not my first name, Ledge, but I had to give you one. You feel me?
Oh, you ain't shit.
I thought this nigga hidden all this.
Hidden demon.
Goes with the territory.
How y'all doing, man?
Hold on, brother. You good?
He said, Dave got a Muslim name. Chazzy, what's the word, man? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Chazzy.
Just trying to get this screen right, man.
Hey, did I hear? Did I just want to make sure because I don't like assuming or coming with false info. Did I hear that Gotti isn't battle tested? Like,
no. Ain't nobody say that. I'm saying people are like saying, "Oh man, I got Riggs over Gotti because he's battling a lot during this time." But I'm saying the ops that he got around this time isn't like that crazy run he had when he had like Surf, Twerk, and all of that. Like he's battling. He got clean, which is formidable, but then he got like a 1-rounder, then he got the eye battle shit. It's not that daunting of a schedule for him. To not beat Riggs. That's all I was saying.
Knowing Gotti, bro, and I don't know his writing process for every battle, but I've known it for a couple of them. Gotti can freestyle all the battles you just mentioned. You heard me? I think all the eggs are going in this basket, for the 100K basket. You know? Gotti got a lot. I honestly look. Can we bring this narrative up? If Gotti wins Ultimate Madness, if he's 100K Gotti, is he champion of the year? If he got to go through Riggs, who's been hot of note, like recent, right? Then he possibly got to go through Twerk or Nitty. I don't remember how the brackets go. Then he's got to win the shit. You heard me?
Mm-hmm.
Gotti, come on now. From what he's already done this year, is he champion of the year?
I'm gonna let Nico answer that. I'm so curious to hear what this brother has to say about that.
So, in terms of champion of the year, we have to look at how champion of the year has been voted for in recent years. So let's look at this past year. Everybody who was involved in a tournament got a boost on their rankings simply for being in a tournament. If you had a tournament battle, whether you won or lost, you got a boost for participating in a tournament. Now, if you advance further into said tournament, you obviously got into the top 10. So, like the top 4 people from, I think outside of like Ruben, Jay Fines, who else? With Jay Fines, Bill Collector, Holmesy, pretty much all the usual suspects that made it. They pretty much made the top 10, top 12. Right, so tournaments, I guess we could use as historical context. They have always been judged as better or more impactful than your standard 3-round battle that you may have. So I think if Gotti wins a tournament for 100K, after that tournament, that would be known. I think from that point, he would have to be looked at as champion of the year simply because you won a tournament with top tiers in it, mid tiers, up and comers. Not only did you do that, I'm pretty sure they're trying to book him and Calico on Gnome. I've been seeing them going back and forth. So you think about he would battle the champion on Gnome for the championship and then battle. That's unprecedented. You do that, there's no way you can tell me you're not champion.
I'm sure Gotti like he with it, you heard me? But do we really think they're gonna book Gotti?
Listen, man, look. I didn't think some of these niggas would be in the tournament in the first place. They're here now. Remember the very first tournament? It was all rookies. Second tournament, we'll add some respectable names, but no top tier. Certainly no top tier. Now we have legitimate top tiers. People who have had classic matchups, classic moments. I think it's unprecedented. I think, you know, if he's getting all the way to a known for a championship, and he's also, not only is he doing this, but in the midst of this, he's taking like 5 battles. He has clean paper coming up on a card. It's not like he's just battling tournament battles. He also is taking battles on the side with names who mean something in the culture. So you're doing all of that, getting to know him. Why wouldn't he be able to finagle something where they say, okay, we'll book both? Even if you didn't battle on the same day, if you did one day, one the next day, that's still unprecedented.
It's still
so, I mean, at that point, you would have to. The only other person right now I think is kind of clear-cut champion of the year, Danny. That's the only
Now, seeing
person.
how Gotti is already on Mount Rushmore, I feel like this.
What?
I know,
Wait, what?
Seeing how Gotti is already Mount Rushmore, all right?
No. Oh, see.
No.
This Pill Your Cap Radio, nigga. See. We ain't doing all that shit. Explain yourself, nigga.
And he's 100K Gotti.
Explain yourself, nigga. How did he get on Mount Rushmore? Explain yourself.
I'm so disgusted.
Gotti is basically, Gotti is basically the Iverson of battle rap. When we think about it. The sleeve
and you,
the bandana. Don't do that. You heard me?
Stevie, I appreciate the props. Prop banging. Appreciate you.
Stevie, what up, Stevie Gambino? Salute on the props.
Bro.
Even the little ones in the background don't want to hear this horrendous take. This is just.
Bruh. Anyway, my bad. I apologize. So look, that was
you apologizing for the take or the background?
Back. So Gotti is basically the Iverson of this battle rap shit. Like I said,
I think that's a little.
Right? We gotta understand. Gotti was. I'm not gonna say Danny wasn't there. I'm not gonna say Nitty wasn't.
I ain't gonna lie. That's a bad comparison, bro. I gotta say that's not a good comparison.
On his back, Gotti was essentially when it was all the DMV niggas and the Jersey and New York niggas. Gotti was Iverson in the finals going against.
Red Bangs, what up?
I'm trying to.
That's a terrible take. Like, bro, okay, Gotti got back-to-back MVPs and finals MVP. Like, you gotta have better comparison, bro. Like, come on, man.
Okay, so look, is Gotti not the face of the West?
Face of the West?
Yes.
Now he's been the face of the West for the past few years. Gotti is essentially the face of the URL right now, and has probably been for the past 2 years. Now I get that it's a small sample size. But battle rap years are like
okay. So who's on your Mount Rushmore? Because now that you're putting Gotti there, I need to hear who are these other 3. Who is your 4 people of Mount Rushmore?
Look. When I say this, I'm talking impact and everything, right?
Okay, I'm listening.
On Mount Rushmore, on mine. Rock.
Go back to the first one. Who was the first one?
Lux, Beloved.
Okay, Beloved.
Rock.
Okay.
Rex. Gotti. Now, this 4th spot, I'm not saying he's solidified right now. I can interchange this Gotti with Sean.
I think I'm gonna have to get brain surgery again.
Look, man. Look. Who? See, look. When y'all add niggas to Rushmore, we also have to add the years where niggas was dying. Where niggas is nothing.
So we're not gonna add all the years that Rex was dying. Are you gonna say the word dying and not mention Rex dying in multiple battles?
Niggas only want to big up the good years. Hey, the tires ran bad. Look, this is a bad.
Rex has multiple years. I know you're not. Come on now.
Niggas are gonna say Charlie Clips is up there. Charlie's been asked the last 4 years. We can't forget the last 4. I remember the prior years, but the last 4 were just as bad. If niggas left at a high note, if niggas left like we would idolize him like Barry. But a lot of these niggas is looking like Corey Dillon out here right now.
Dev, you're a contradiction to your own Mount Rushmore because the last 4 or 5 years, the same thing you're saying about Clips can be said about Rex. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Rex, look at that pause.
No. You can't look. Okay. That's cool to say. I get it. But it's Rex.
So just no logic, but it's Rex.
Hey,
people
with this logic, I know I got away with it.
No. Talk to him about Rex. Talk to this nigga about Rex, man.
Rex is still box office. Clips is not box office. There's more to it. Like if Rex was the headline an event right now, it would be talked about. If Clips did, we would say, why? That's what I'm saying. There's still some spadads there. You heard me?
Yo, Clips arguably beat JC recently. He arguably beat New Jersey Twerk, and he had one of the better performances against a lady in this whole intergender shit against Fair Funeral. Those three performances has been better than anything Rex has did of recent note. I don't care who's greater. Neither one of them
was more memorable. There's niggas that are in the Hall of Fame because they were more memorable. They probably didn't put up more stats than the next nigga, but they were more memorable.
But the thing is, I don't see how you can have Rex in there over Mook, to be honest with you.
Rex put in more pain than Mook. Rex has more battles. Rex brought up more niggas within Dot Mob. Rex was one of the faces of the East Coast shit.
Mook put their face of their league of the URL TV brand Tay-Rock, put him in a blender. One shot. He had one shot and killed him.
Mook is Joe Jackson and Rex is Mike.
No.
That's all it is. That's all it is. Rex put in the work for real. Rex was getting his ass beat. ABCs. Rex did.
All right. Are you getting this show? I can't believe he just hit that note. End the show.
Hey.
End the show. End this shit now.
Are you telling me a nigga? Look, Ledge, when I say this, because I know you're going to blow up. Mook is big. We get it. Pause. He's one of the biggest battle rappers here, right? I get it. I can't take that away. What I will say is, if we're talking about on cam, I got more battles than Mook. Rex has put Mook just started battling outside of New York.
Okay.
Been in and out the Rex seen freeways before. You heard me? He's been in away games and has quotables to this day that are in the Hall of Fame. It's in the battle rap Bible. Rexalations. You heard me? I get what he's not, but Rex not is still more than Mook's
as we were
right now.
This nigga is really. So let me understand what you're saying, right, brother? Let me just understand. So you saying you have Geechee in your Mount Rushmore? Not really mad at that. You can make an argument. Have Tay-Rock? Can't really be mad at that. I've heard people had that. Lux, I always have had Lux. I'm not mad at that. Rex is where you're trying to, like, you're about to die on this cliff.
But it's just inconsistencies, because 1 minute he says, oh, yo, Clips can't be in it because he been asked his past 4 as if Rex has been stellar. Then when I say Mook, he says, oh, Mook can't be in it because
royalty. Shout out to you, brother.
You said Mook. Hold on. You said Mook can't be in it because he doesn't have enough battles. He really only maybe got 3 to 4 less battles than Lux, who you have in there. So that can't be a thing because Lux is on a lot of people's, damn near everybody's Mount Rushmore, and he ain't been Lux. And he ain't been
chase Lux though. This is what I'm saying. And look, this is not just me. When it comes to these top tiers, would they like the battle Mook?
What up with you? What up?
They look at it like, okay, Shang Tsung, that's Mook. Like, I gotta see him. If I'm Liu Kang, I gotta see Shang Tsung. But then I gotta see Shao. You heard me? Like, I gotta see, and that's Lux.
I actually think it's I don't even.
You don't need no damn royalty takeover. You stay where you at, goddamn.
I think certain battlers look at them differently. Like T-Top aim is for Mook, whereas somebody in Surf aim was for Mook. Whereas it's just a different.
Surf wasn't for Mook. Surf was for Lux. B-Dot was for Lux. Like,
no, Surf ended up battling Lux, but when Surf got out, that battle was supposed to go down in 2015. I remember the date. Like, certain guys are those are the two heads. You either want to battle Mook or you want to battle Lux. So it really doesn't matter. There's really I don't grade it like how many more people want to battle Lux, because sometimes it might be because they feel like he's actually might be more easier to beat. Not saying he is, but some people view him like he got a few holes in his repertoire, where Mook is more of a strategist and he might be tougher to beat. So I just think the inconsistency. I don't care. The list is not that bad, your list, but the reasoning behind it just seems like it swings for whoever. Like you just end up saying it's Rex.
So let me drop it. Like so, let me say this. Obviously, when we talk about Mount Rushmore, there's more than one reason people are going to be left off or brought on, right? Yeah. So saying like, if we're saying Mook, Clips, Rex probably battled. I'm not going to say more than Clips because I don't want to jot that down, right? But his impact into battle rap is bigger than Clips, in my opinion. It's his not impact necessarily bigger than Mook's, but it's a smidgen under. But then we say, okay, who brought us more quotables? Who brought us more memories? Right now, if a Clips battle, right, against Gotti, niggas forgot that he just battled Gotti and just fucked up. And niggas tried to sweep it under the rug. Then Clips choking and then fuck it. Keyboard is right.
I'm trying, brother. I'm still trying to figure out. Like, okay, let's just go ahead and do this right here, right? So we have Rex, who since 2015 might have been his last 3-round quality performance versus T-Top. Can you give me another Rex battle from 2015 to now that was of quality for 3 rounds?
3 rounds?
It's a 3-round battle, nigga. He not doing 1-rounders.
I mean, Rex just did a 1-rounder against Tay-Rock. Then he did the Zoom shit.
He lost to Tay-Rock, clearly. Next. He got smoked by K-Sean. You want to keep going with this?
Who else he battled? Then he battled Bill Collector.
Bill Collector. Lost to Bill Collector. You want to keep going?
Battle Academy. I actually had Rex winning that battle. I ain't gonna hold you.
And still, I'm not saying niggas.
This nigga Ledge.
But listen to what I'm saying.
See, somebody done kidnapped Ledge, man.
Niggas still want to see Rex again. Niggas want to see Rex first easy right now.
But okay, just because we want to see the nigga battle easy does not mean he should be on. Like, bro, Mount Rushmore. Like, okay, you're accounting for, like, you have a very recency bias mind state when it comes to putting certain people on there. But then you completely disregard Rex's recent history. Like,
all y'all West niggas gonna have Geechee.
Bro, I don't have Geechee's not on my Mount Rushmore. I don't know what you saying. All you niggas, he's not on my Mount Rushmore.
What I'm saying is, all of these old niggas have been.
I'm debating if there's a West nigga on Mount Rushmore. Keep it honest.
All of these old niggas.
Diz is the only part. Diz and then Geechee. That would be the order right now. And I think Diz probably has a stronger case right now. Gotti.
Wait. Because on my show, you said Danny Myers is top 10 all time. So you got all time.
Okay, I can have somebody top 10 all time. That doesn't mean that you have. Mount Rushmore to me is impact.
No. I was about to ask you. So that means if you got him top 10 all time, but you got Geechee closer to Mount Rushmore, where do you got Geechee ranked all time? Because if Danny's 10, where's Geechee?
Geechee would be.
This is interesting. I'm just kidding.
Gotti would probably be somewhere in the, I would say.
You gonna say 6, 5, 6?
All time.
It's like, okay, all time, it probably, the highest I could give Geechee, the absolute highest would be 5. But I'd have to really fight for that. So I would say he's like 6, like 5, 6, 7, 8 range. Where I would put him. Because.
But you got Diz ahead of him. So where's Diz? Diz is 4?
I don't. No. I don't. Okay. Let me ask you a question. Ledge, who's your 4 on Mount Rushmore? I'm gonna try. I just want.
Oh, Mount, because my shit interchangeable. I go by your whole body work. So right now, I got Lux, Mook, Arsenal, and Verb. And I got hit.
That's not a bad.
Okay. So this is why I asked the question, because if, like, and I don't want to use it as like a basketball. I have to. If we were to talk about the Mount Rushmore of the NBA, Dr. J would be on most people's Mount Rushmore. He would not probably be in most people's top 10 players of all time. You would probably name your Jordans, LeBrons, Kobe's, Bird, Magic, Shaq, Will. You would name Kareem. You get what I'm saying? So you could be Mount Rushmore and not be top 10.
Well, first of all,
because certain impact accounts differently.
I don't think
a top 10 battle rapper all time is not like everybody who's in the top 10 battlers is not a Mount Rushmore candidate. Like everybody who's top 10 all time would not be a Mount Rushmore candidate in my opinion. You might have just been that good. Like Hollow, you could argue he's in the top 10. He wouldn't be on my Mount Rushmore though.
But he has an argument to be in Mount Rushmore.
Yeah,
he would be like like okay, to me, I don't even think I have Hollow in my top 10. I think Hollow would probably be like
Hollow, like no,
his 15.
The one stat he got that just slaughters everybody is that since he's been battling on cam Hollow since like 2008, he has never not been the main event. That is staggering.
That's impeccable.
That is like the most. That might be top 5 most powerful stat that you can brag about.
But I'm saying though, in my opinion, you don't have to be top 10 all time to be in.
Bro, that's crazy.
Like okay, if you don't have to be top 10 currently or top 10 all time for me to think that you would be Mount Rushmore, because there are some people who their impact was dope, but it was dope for them versus they had an impact on the culture. If that makes sense. Like you could be great. Like, I think Clips is a great battle rapper, and I think he had a run in battle rap that outside of Geechee's champion of the year the last 3 years, nobody else in battle rap history could say anything about it.
Do you see what they doing to me, Ledge? I'm sorry, Nico. I'm listening. Cuddy said Stewie Newton, then he said Steves. I'm hurt.
Study Newton. That's a fact.
Real quick, because this kind of ties into what you're saying now. Can you rank from 1 to 5 the top Harlem battle rappers?
A lot of Harlem could fuck around and have the Mount Rushmore by themselves. Harlem's that powerful by itself.
Yeah, but could you rank it for me? Like
in order, I would say Mook and Lux is 1 and 2. However you want to rank it, I'll probably put Lux 1, Mook, like 1A Lux, 1B Mook. That's how I look at it. They're 1 and 2. Okay. After them, you can however you want to. You have Rex, you have K-Shine, you have Head Ice. Like you got a lot of. You got Charlie Clips. You got too many fucking options in Harlem by itself.
I would go Mook.
So your guys
Mook,
is
Lux, Rex, Mook, Lux, Rex, K-Shine, and I would actually y'all gonna dog me because I'm for the women. I would actually push Miss Hustle 5th.
We'll put Miss Hustle over Clip. Okay, but would you have Miss Hustle as a Mount Rushmore candidate over Clips?
And there's Nico's point.
No,
that's my point. But you would have Clips there, right?
But I've been said he's not in my Mount Rushmore.
No, but he's in the conversation.
Like, those were the two, and there was a slot left. Most people would say Clips over Hustle, which
maybe
for different reasons.
Everybody would say Clips over Hustle, respectfully.
So so y'all don't feel a way about me having Rex there. Arguably, you just feel like my argument for it.
I mean, Rex did so much. Rex did so much. Oh shit! Hold
on, I think we about to add somebody else to the party, y'all.
Go ahead.
My guy, Vice Versa.
He did so much
Vice Versa's in the building.
Oh yeah, salute the Vice.
Connect that audio right. There we go. What's going on, my guy Vice, man?
Oh man,
my guy, West Coast Drugs in the building. What's going on with you, brother? How you doing?
West Coast Drugs.
Man. Really do? Yeah, you kind of did. Like you like drugs, Cuban, like nigga one other light skin. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Cuban,
But I'm saying, but okay, Les, do you think it's crazy for me to say that you potentially are not in the top 10 all time, but you're still Mount Rushmore?
I don't think you can be on the Mount Rushmore and not be in the top 10 at the very.
But okay, if I'm looking at it right, my Mount Rushmore is Lux, Verb. Have to have Verb on. There's no way you can't have. He literally, the story of battle rap cannot be told without Aver. Verb has to be. That's 3 slots. After that 4th slot gets tricky because you got Arsenal, Disaster.
I went with Ars.
It's like you got a lot of fucking options for that 4th slot. Gotti is starting to get there now, and I think Gotti might actually have. Gotti low key after this year, he might have it might be a done deal in terms of him or Diz, because where he's leveling, like where he's like he's making the merger closer, is that he's giving back to the West Coast grassroots scene, and he's actually putting people in positions to build that way. that accounts for a lot of impact because right now currently Diz is not doing that. So Gotti not only is, you could argue, the best battle rapper, the face of the biggest league, but he's also giving back to his region with the biggest league in the region.
I know where I'm at. I know what stage this is. I know where I'm at.
It's not, bro. It has nothing to do with you know what stage you're at. I'm just saying, brother. I can't. Listen, I didn't say it was guaranteed. I didn't say it was a lock. I said he has a case, but the 3 locks is Mook, Lux, and Verb. They're guaranteed.
I think
after them 3, you can have it whatever order you want. Some niggas might put Hitman in the Mount Rushmore. Some might put Tay-Rock.
Real quick, I know that you said you feel like you can't, if you're not in the top 10, you can't be in your Mount Rushmore, right? So the thing is, I just want to list 10 battle rappers, right? It just kind of get a feel like, could any of them be Mount Rushmore, right?
All right.
Obviously, there's the Lux.
I want to hear this.
Verb, Hitman, right? Rock, Clips, Rex, shit.
Arse.
Arse, that's right.
DNA.
That's
so 10.
But there's 4 Rushmore spots, right? So then who did that? Is Calico? Would he be considered a Rushmore?
Not for me. No.
I wouldn't put him there either.
Calico got to be in the top 10.
Feel like this, Dev. You ended with probably the last person. I feel like DNA is the cutoff. DNA is probably
so
the
any
cutoff.
of those 10 could arguably be.
Any of those 10 could arguably.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm what I'm getting at more so than anything, that when you have a list like that, and just in my opinion, there are certain people, their impact was greater. Okay, how do I say this? There's somebody who can average 18 points a game, and their impact was greater than somebody who career average was 28, 7 and 7. But that person who averaged 18 did something to the game that had never been seen before. Okay. Right? That's how I look at it and how I break it down. There's impact is it's subjective, because how do you gauge one's impact versus another person? Like Allen Iverson never won the finals. You know what I'm saying? He was always bounced out the playoffs early outside of like 1 year. But you would say his impact on the game would put him Mount Rushmore. You could legitimately say Iverson is Mount Rushmore, but you wouldn't put him in a top 10 discussion over certain niggas. So to me, sometimes impact will mean more than just, okay, what did you overall do in comparison to other people? Because sometimes your impact is greater. Yeah, Curry's impact is greater than certain niggas who average more points, rebounds, and assists than a nigga per game.
But in the case of battle rap, when we're talking about just cutting it down to 4, you got to have, impact is great and it matters, but it's also a combination of body of work and skill set. Yeah. So that gumbo pot of 3 really kind of that's when you can start trimming the fat, because Surf, for instance, Surf wasn't named in that 10 that Dev named. To me, he's nowhere close to Mount Rushmore, and that's respectfully, because while he's had impactful moments,
he's also had negative impact.
He's had negative impactful moments. He's yeah, you can try, but the whole Jersey and shit came from him. He brought a negative connotation to the word Jersey. Like, that in itself is that's awful.
I'm dying.
Negative and good,
Nah, man.
A little bit of both. Man. We ain't gonna make it
trying to treat it like the word nigga now. Like, now they trying to end it like Jersey. Nah, nigga.
Yeah,
real don't make it seem like that's not one of the most powerful things in battle rap, though.
It's powerful for negative. My whole thing is powerful for negative light. Like when you when you hear somebody Jersey, like we say it casually, like a motherfucker getting rent. Like when we used to say nigga got mossed, like we using in that same context. So,
and put it this way, the up and coming Jersey artists like Holmesy and Real Sick will tell you, yeah, we're trying to make sure Jersey doesn't have a bad name anymore. Right?
That's why they're in there around
for
Jersey. Yeah.
Like, that's mainly because of Surf choking and shit.
Look. I get that. My whole narrative was, I feel like there are certain times where somebody could not be top 10, or they could be like in that 9-10 range, but they're Mount Rushmore. So Mount Rushmore would be the 4 most impactful people, but you might have them ranked number 10. So somebody who is ranked over them, because I don't think Mount Rushmore is the top 4 people all time. It's the 4 most impactful people all
Most
time.
impactful for sure. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like there are times where a person could not be ranked in the top 10, but be ranked in the top 4 for that Mount Rushmore.
And that's why Mook. That's why I got Mook luck, because I got really, because like for instance, like Mook is in mine because it's the pre-Smack era. He was the GOAT, and he birthed. He got a lot of sons out here. Like, let's be honest. Like, who took kind of his strategy as far as like personals and combining it with punching. Like that, like as far as on the mainstream level. I know people was doing it on the underground level. I know people was doing it in the north, the west, but on the mainstream Smack level, he was doing it. Lux, because that one event, that Summer Madness 2 event, changed the course of like how people are getting paid, how people are promoting themselves, how people are promoting their battles. Like when you got Hov tweeting your comments, and he tweet like once every 5 years, damn near. Like a lot of eyes was pretty much put on battle rap off of that one battle, and because of his skill set. Again, skill set still plays a part. Verb, I mean, Nico already said it. Like, if the Midwest movement wasn't formed with him and Midwest Miles, because those are the two who founded the Midwest movement. I don't know if everybody know that, but it was them two coming together. If they wasn't there, you would have a lot. Those early Smack battles would be all just East Coast battles battling each other. It'd be a lot of goods versus math and shit like that, and that wouldn't have been fun for none of us.
So boring.
Yeah, so they were very much needed, and Verb was in the forefront of that. And Ars, not only with his views, but people chase his style of battling. That disrespectful shit he birthed, but he's been that since he came into battle rap.
He also birthed something else that a lot of people don't bring up all the time, but he was really the first battle rapper that was taking his style of battle rap and going on the road with it. He never had home game. He really revolutionized that traveling.
Yo, Nico, not just on the road in the States. He was like one of the first that was going abroad with that shit and staying true to himself, not pandering to the crowd to appease them. Like the shit he said that was hitting DNA in the fucking chest about his mom and shit, that was in England. Like, I wouldn't know shit that they really knew about. Like, he was talking about that man, mom, all that shit. Yo, daddy in England, bro, where they love that comedic.
Now,
like,
yo, daddy.
Yeah, see, that's crazy. Can I ask you a question? Would you put Arsenal over Disaster? Now Rushmore. Clearly, or is it a debate?
Not clearly. But
it's a debate.
Yeah.
So if you have Mook, Lux, Verb is the guaranteed 3. Fourth slot is the argument. How many people have an argument for that 4th slot? Arsenal.
I got Ars, Hitman, Diz, DNA. DNA and Tay Rock.
Rock, would you put Geechee in there?
I wouldn't put Geechee in there.
You got 5 people.
I got 5.
Would you put K Shine in there?
Not yet.
Put Rex in there.
Oh yeah, and Rex.
That's 6. You got 6 people.
It's hard not.
Now, hold on. No, watch this. Dead. Hold on. Dead. I want to make this point, right? Hold on. So you have 4. Basically, you got 9 people, right? That's your next.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So out of all of them, that 9. So all those 9 people are in your top 10.
In my top 10?
All 9 of those people.
I haven't did a current top 10, but probably, yeah. All time, probably, yeah.
Because Tay Rock wouldn't be in my top 10 all time, but I think he has an argument for Rushmore.
When I did that shit that went viral that got me shitted on by damn near every battler like 3 or 4 years ago, I had like Tay Rock like 7th or 8th all time. So yeah, like
Tay Rock was 7 or 8 all time. The nigga gotta be like top 5 now.
But he was winning. He was winning in that around that span. He done took some losses since then. Some big losses. K Shine.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. So look, man. Listen.
Fixx said no. He definitely lost K Shine.
Look, man. I know that I know we kind of segue for a second. I know we got into this Mount Rushmore talk. Was cooking up on the Ultimate Madness. The judges were named Tony Bro and Polo Battle Rap Fanatics. Those are the 2 that have been named so far. I don't know when they're gonna announce the other 2, But those are the two that I know for a fact have been announced so far. And then we are also discussing the chances everybody has in the tournament. I'm not gonna lie, I think the winner of this tournament will be the front runner for champion of the year, regardless of what their year has been prior.
Now, I want to ask you something because we've had these talks last year about when Holmesy won and Danny won. You wasn't as adamant about being champion of the year and shit then. Why change now?
It changed for me now based on champion of the year
the strength
panel.
of competition.
No.
Yeah,
Strength of competition, but really for me, it's watching the champion of the year panel. I did not know that tournaments would be looked at as more like a tournament battle, regardless of what it was, would be looked at higher than other shit. I wasn't aware that was a thing. So once I seen that, okay, now the impact is making me look at it a little bit differently. I got to account for impact now. That impact's hitting a little bit different.
Go ahead and tell the people who told you that it would matter, though.
Yeah, where you get that information from?
Where you get that information from? Who told you that before, like months before, that would matter? Go ahead and say that.
Matter where niggas is getting top 10s?
Yeah. Let them know who told you that before you found out on Champion of the Year. Go ahead. Let them know. We'll wait. We got time.
If I got that information, it came from the great state of Ohio. Look, man. So Ultimate Madness 3.
Wow.
Ref, shout out to Ref. Hey, look, man.
Wow.
Look, man. So yeah, that's Ultimate Madness 3. I want to say something. This is gonna be controversial. I don't even think it's controversial, but I know how battle rap is, so I know y'all gonna. But look,
go ahead and say some bullshit.
I feel like Serious Jones has the easiest first round matchup, and I'm not talking about his opponent. I'm talking about the expectations and how you niggas are giving this nigga the pass of all fucking passes. 99% to 1%, 93% to 7%, 96% to 4%. Like, you niggas are giving this nigga the easy, like, all this nigga has to do is be average or a little bit above average, and I promise you, it's gonna look like times 5 versus
Nitty. Nitty effect, bro. Niggas just want
like, you niggas are giving this nigga the easiest battle of his career. I'm not even talking about his opponent, because his opponent's probably gonna be one of the toughest he's battled ever.
I would agree with you.
Guys are giving this man a pass. Like, I'm not giving this nigga a pass. You're an all-time great legend who ain't took no clear losses like that in this era. I'm not giving you no fucking pass. Your expectations is high. I'm not giving you this whole 99 of no, nigga. You not getting off the hook like that. I expect something from Serious Jones. I don't know how y'all niggas want to call that shit, but I'm not letting this nigga off the hook. I actually think if that nigga is good in the battle, they will debate that battle. I will guarantee you, if he is good in that battle, they will debate that battle. I can almost guarantee you that's going to happen.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, too. That shit, if he's good, no matter what, if he's good, Serious Jones, by himself, he's good, they will debate that battle. It'll be like a 3. I guarantee
which is damn near unfair, because I honestly think he'll have one.
Damn near.
Even before this shit, I think Serious will have one round, bro. That's good. That niggas is like, okay, can he do that again? And then it's going to fall off a little bit. But again, Nico said if he's good, like if he can have one really good round and then one good round, and then he's probably going to be asked the next one, niggas are just debating.
I agree with Nico, though. I feel like one round ain't good enough. If we all know him to come with at least one good round, which is kind of like his signature, like he's always going to give you one good round, then he needs to, for 100K, I think the bar should be set higher. I don't really see Nitty making it a debatable match. I see Nitty maxing out on this nigga
I see the culture making
it. It's never debatable.
I see the culture making it. Culture loves these underdogs. If you only getting 2% of the votes going into it, they magnify everything you say times 10.
Yeah, but one thing
Rum Nitty is the person where everybody material gets magnified times 10. Even when it's not even in the same ballpark, they still get that extra oomph.
But we gotta consider also perception going into the battle. Like Rum Nitty's at an all-time high. Like he's the app GOAT still. You feel me? Like, so Nitty's reputation going into this battle is like with some heat. Serious Jones just got scrutinized by ARP. Just got done looking stupid. Like can't even fall on his word. It can't handle business. I don't see any of that translating to him to getting any favor for 100K. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like
I do, because controversy sells, and the one thing about this culture is WWE. That shit with ARP was
it'll
two.
sell the fight.
That was 2 Raws ago. That was 2 Monday Night Raws ago, brother.
It'll sell the fight, but
They put that nigga in. They put that nigga in this match versus that's 2 Monday Night Raws ago, brother.
I get that, but
He was a hidden character 2 weeks ago. He's getting ready to main event at SummerSlam. They don't mean nothing. They don't mean anything.
When them bars hit in the caffeine chat, we gonna see how much they really want to make it debatable. Because I've seen them tear apart some good shit.
One thing that I think I would agree with Nico if this was like, let's say, Serious Jones versus the Saga, Serious Jones versus like Ryder, Holmesy. The difference is in this particular situation, there are very few people in battle rap in the URL as beloved by fans, media, and people around that URL circle than Rum Nitty. He is like damn near undefeated on the app and probably ain't lost a round on there. Even if it goes, let's say the judges are a little lenient and it does go 2 votes. Serious Jones, I know we've seen underdogs win votes on Caffeine. This ain't that. Rum be going crazy with votes on Caffeine. Caffeine voters are not going to vote for Serious Jones over Rum Nitty. Nico.
I don't. That Caffeine voters can. I know what the judges do.
No, Nico. I'm telling you I've seen people and I've talked to people who voted on Caffeine. I've asked them, like, you voted for Nitty in that round. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't really catch everything he said, but that shit sounded fire. I've heard and seen people just vote for Rum like he's beloved, dog.
Yo, E, what up with you, man?
Rum has lost on Caffeine, though, and then it turns around on the app, and that's because his pen is so stupid that a lot of people don't get, like you said.
I catch a lot of Rum shit later.
But when they get to double back, when they spin the block and they're able to catch shit, niggas are like, oh shit. So then on the app, more times than not, you heard me, they gonna vote Nitty to win.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Even like, listen, okay, let's say Nitty guarantee gets the Caffeine vote, right? I'm telling you right now, bar for bar, niggas are at a disadvantage when it comes to this tournament. Anglers, niggas who are a little bit more diverse with the perception of diversity, not what they're actually doing. The perception of diversity plays a major part in these tournaments. Because I have literally seen these niggas. They literally penalized Danny Myers last year because he had too many bars. Was the
I don't know.
Y'all don't remember when they penalized Danny Myers? Said, "Oh no, he has bars, but that's it. Like you need more than bars."
I remember Method Man having a negative critique for Danny
Myers. That's what I'm saying. Like this is why I want to know who the judges are, because then I can really break down.
I'll put it
who
like
I have
this,
winning and why. But I don't think Nitty is going to clearly smoke. I think content wise he could, but I don't think that. I think if Serious Jones is good, one round's great, good round, has another round that's similar, doesn't have to be as good, but just similar, just has a good overall battle, they will make that shit debatable. I'm telling you right now. I've seen this shit happen. I don't. The Caffeine vote was split 50-50 for Danny Myers and Holmesy. 4 judges said Danny Myers lost.
Here's what's different though. There's $100,000 worth of pressure on these judges. This is the most pressure that's been put on judging in any tournament setting, like so far in this era, right? So I don't think that they're going to be able to get away with nail biting some mid-tier, better than usual material from somebody who's been in this game over 10 years, over a decade. So for me, I think the judges are gonna grade on a higher curve than previous tournaments. I don't see that. Oh, he had that. I mean, he had a powerful second, but I don't see it. I see it being material for material. These judges, and if we got Tony Bro and Polo, I trust Polo to break it down to the science. I trust Tony Bro, of course, to break it down to a science, be head on with his critique. But I don't see it going past the judges. I don't see that shit getting through customs. In your words, I don't see it.
So can I ask you a question? Have you watched Reed Dollars versus Rum happen live?
No, I have not.
So when you watched it live, who did you have winning that battle?
I edged Rum Nitty. It was closer because Reed did better, and it wasn't the cleanest Rum Nitty I've seen either. To be honest, there was a couple of moments where I thought Rum wasn't as sharp, so that's the only reason I had negative critiques against Nitty. But overall, I had Nitty winning that.
So if that was a tournament battle, you do realize Reed Dollars would have got a clear dub over Nitty.
Under what attributes? Like what would give him
the culture literally had Reed Dollars winning that battle. Like, Les, what was it? It was like 87-13 or like 93-7 or some shit.
Like in the 80,
okay,
80%.
It was heavy in favor. I'm just saying. I'm looking at scenarios like that. Especially like Rum Nitty is one of those battle rappers, dog. Where and again he's that great. He is that great. And to whom much is given, much is required. These niggas sometimes, bro, you being great and you coming up with this creative material. If it's not a room shaker, if it's not the greatest bar we ever heard, sometimes niggas devalue it. Sometimes niggas like, okay, it was good, but I'm telling you, bro, I be listening to how some people be breaking down Rum Nitty battles, man, and sometimes people don't really value that he does that highly as much as what it probably should be.
Though using that logic though, so you said Reed won the vote, right? 83% or whatever. All right, so why are we using that? Why are we using that logic in that situation when Ledge clearly said the Caffeine vote would be a huge landslide in Rum Nitty's favor if he does his job against Serious Jones. So we have to use if you're going to allow that logic with him versus Reed, allow that same logic in $100,000 tournament, and you don't think that would sway the judges to be less debatable upon the battle if the Caffeine vote is highly swayed towards Nitty?
And let's just be honest.
The Caffeine vote don't really.
You just said the Caffeine vote had Reed Dollars beat Nitty. I don't. But you said the
but it's not even just the Caffeine vote. It's the culture in general. People who watched that battle, there was literally the only people who probably had Nitty winning was like people close to Nitty and the West. And even then, niggas had to make it debatable. They couldn't say, "Oh, Nitty just won clear." I'm saying what I'm getting at is that Rum Nitty, like Drugs, when Drugs battled him, a lot of people had that battle being debatable. That Drugs was really good. Got to look at this battle again. It's very close. I don't know if Nitty just clearly beat him. Then you go back to the watch back. It's clear. I'm telling you, the Cortez battle. A lot of people was like, "Nah, Cortez got this." Cortez, you know what I'm saying? Battle comes out. I'm telling you, the Rum Nitty effect is if your opponent is good.
Here's the difference, though, with that. To me, neither was Reed Dollars nor was the other battle you named with Nitty. None of those were tournament battles, bro. Like him and Drugs wasn't a tournament battle.
No, I get the concept.
I don't know where Nico.
I still think
I don't know where Nico be listening.
I need the other two judges. I need the other two. I need the other two.
I feel like people will be a lot less on the fence when you put $100,000 in front of somebody's face, because now you're taking money out of somebody's food, like food out of somebody's mouth. Like that's life changing money. That's life changing bread, and I get it. They have been battling for bread in the previous two tournaments, but also
my timeline different. My timeline is not different than nobody else. I'm not even talking about my timeline because I don't even be on Twitter like that. I'm talking about what I just seen, what I watch, content people out there when they're capping. They're talking about
Twitter
battles. Bro. I could go to one platform and they tell me, "Oh, Nitty clearly lost to this person," or Nitty had a debatable to this person. I go to another platform and this platform is saying, "No, Nitty clearly lost," and I go to another platform and they're saying Nitty clearly won. You can go to 3-4 different platforms, the different recap.
I have never heard that Nitty Drugs battle was close. This is my
What I'm saying is, after that battle was done, because of how good Drugs was, personality normally is, and based on his opponent was. They said that battle from Drugs, there were some people debating it, and some who were like, no, Drugs got that first. The last 2 rounds, Nitty.
That was the only debate was the first round. And that was
the first.
If you go back and watch that battle right now, is that first debatable?
At all?
Yeah, to me it is. It's still a little debatable. It's still debatable. But he still clearly lost. It don't matter even if it wasn't.
Chat, those of y'all who have watched that battle, is that first round debatable?
It don't matter. He either got clearly 30 or
I didn't know. No, Drugs definitely did good in there. I asked you, was the round debatable? I didn't ask you, was he good? I asked you, was it debatable? You could be good and still clearly lose.
Yeah, Problem said yes. It's still debatable. Like, it's still.
But you said some people said that battle was debatable, and I hadn't heard that. I just heard drugs
maybe
get better.
I would say this. Maybe people who are more along the lines of that side, that camp,
because I was about to say I never.
I'm not talking about a culture consensus. I'm saying there were people in the culture that are that were saying. You know what I'm saying?
You also said the Cortez battle. Like I don't feel like none of these battles are
that Cortez battle. Ooh,
yeah, Cortez.
Anybody give Cortez a round?
How am I in a different bro? Okay, so before Cortez and Nitty came out, who did they say won that battle? I'm about to kill off everybody right now. Who's everybody say won? JC and Ryder too. I keep going with this.
The people.
I mean, y'all want me to keep going? I can keep going. Saga and Rum Nitty. What? There's a lot of battles that.
All right, do you want the answers or you want to keep?
When people seen it, they loved. He lost, and what happened when you go back on the watch back? Niggas said Reed Dollar smoke Rum Nitty. You go back to the watch back, the battle's debatable. What I'm saying is that a lot of times on that first watch, people might have a different opinion. And later on, go back like, nah, man, he really won. But it's a turn.
Yeah, I've never heard anybody say Court.
Are y'all sick? Hey, look. Ledge, I'm gonna send you the file after this. I'm not even gonna say it public. I'm gonna send you the files.
The only person I heard that said Cortez beat Rum Nitty was his homeboy, and shout out to him, Ben Swayze. And then Ben Swayze got slaughtered on Twitter and retracted his statement and said, "Y'all, I was tripping, but y'all know Cor's my man's." He's the only.
I'm gonna send you some files, good brother.
Yeah, he for sure choked in the battle.
Yeah, he choked in that battle. He got smoked.
I'm going to send you, brother.
That's cool, man. Like that's you live. Yeah,
send the seats.
Yeah, when you say they
said, in the receipt.
But anyway, but as far as Rum and Serious, like again, also we gotta start thinking about styles, right? Serious doesn't have an endearing style. A lot of these battles where the underdog winds up winning, or whether they get the fan vote or whether they get the vote from the judges, their style kind of cater like Holmesy angles and his energy. That's a updated formula. That's why he was getting through. I mean, he had great content, but he also had a style that was more of today's style and standards. Like Serious Jones, this slow flow. Yeah, and I did do this, but guess what? And then trying to freestyle like in a tournament.
I could definitely see it working. I don't know what y'all talking about. I could definitely see that working.
Nah.
Again, I need to see the other two judges so I can have a full opinion on if I have niggas clearly debatable any of that. But I don't agree with the whole 90 to whatever. I don't agree.
That's it. I ain't saying nothing else.
Talk. Let them know. Fixx 50 rack on that. Yeah. That's the one. That's the one. Really, it's funny that you picked this battle because this is like the one battle I don't need to wait for judges to like. I don't
Bro, this is literally the battle that everybody has been the most disrespectful on. So I have to bring it up.
No, I respect you bringing it up. I'm just that this is like the actual only battle that I don't think I need to wait to see who the judges are. Like and I don't even know if people been noticing Rum been punching and having content with his shit too. I think it started with Don Marino where he was addressing a lot of the allegations about his style. Like he's fighting back with that. Even in what's the other battle? Who he just battled recently where he was addressing that shit too. Like all y'all doing is making up these like all these fake sob stories in y'all rounds against Holmesy. Oh my God! Like
I just watched that.
Like the way he attacked that shit, like y'all talking all this fake.
And Holmesy really had material along those lines. I remember serving out the trap house late nights, couldn't cut the brick. Like, oh my God, bro! Like, he fell right into it.
Rum was carving that shit up with his own angles, but was still punching. Like, I don't know if this is like the time where people still thought all Chilla could do was scheme, and he was doing way different shit than that. Like, this is Rum has reached that point in his career where everybody's just gonna view him as a puncher and ignore that he's
misunderstood.
Yeah, and people gonna forget that he's angling, he's counter writing to y'all shit, y'all little allegations about him. He getting y'all the fuck out of here, man.
Like, I feel like when Nitty finally put the pen down, he's gonna be Mount Rushmore. Like for real. I feel like his material is going to age well, great over time. You know what I mean, bro? I watched Nitty choke versus
Do you
K-Shine,
think
bro.
Cortez nice?
Literally watched Nitty choke versus K-Shine and turn that shit into a room shaker.
I think who asked that? Do you think Cortez is nice? Do you think Cortez is okay?
I think Cortez can rap better.
Cortez is dope.
I think Cortez suffers from identity crisis. He don't know what he's good at, and he always strays away from he's good. His most powerful rounds has all been angle based. The shit against Hollow Hand, his first round against T Top, where we was like, oh shit, he is talking to T Top about that whole situation. His round, he had a round with Saga when his brother died or somebody real close to him passed away. It's all been story based, real life like angle shit. Like that's been his best Cortez, but against Quest McCody, he just was like trying to swag rap, like show his humor side. That's just not his bag. He's not a great punchliner. He tries to punch. It's just not it. Like I don't know why somebody hasn't pulled him to the side and showed him all his best highlight reels. Like this is when you're in your bag. Stay there. Like I don't know. Some niggas do not tell him anything. And it's real unfortunate. So he's gonna try to be witty, versatile, and I'm telling you, he can play well official if you want to. We'll see how far that go. No, that's no chill. E.
That's exactly what he just did. E. That's a fact.
Nah, I really just like strategic Cortez. That's it. But he
can't. Okay, there's never been a battle in his career, even the battles that he's done, like the moments that you're talking about. He's only done that for one round.
I wouldn't say that.
Like, can you tell me a battle where he was at least 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 3 rounds? He was heavy angling, heavy talk to you, heavy breakdowns of his opponent.
Cortez versus Hitman.
I was just about to bring that up. Cortez versus Hitman.
Okay, that's 12 years ago, y'all. Give me something in at least recency. Like we can't go back to 12 years ago for something. Name a battle. Because 12 years ago, I think Cortez was better then than he is now. So, I mean, we can't go back 12 years ago.
I would say Cortez against Hitman. I would say Cortez against B-Dot. 2 out of 3.
One round. I don't think he had more than. His first round was very heavy in that, and the other two was kind of.
I like the second.
Rapping very well versus breakdown. This is my opinion.
Okay, I respect that. I will still count that one. I liked him against JC in one of the first like band battles that was like surprise battles. That was a good battle. A lot of people, if y'all got the app, go watch that. That's an underrated good battle. JC was in his bag too.
Hey, you missing something?
That might be the battle I was referring to earlier, but now that I think about it.
Yeah, like Cortez can do it. I'm telling you, man, I watched a lot of Cortez, but he just don't be in that bag often enough for me.
Missing something?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Motherfucker got a gun out.
Yo, what is going on?
Oh, shit.
Hey, man. All right. This is what.
Yo, what the fuck is going on?
I feel threatened.
Yo! What's going on, bruh?
Cool, like y'all be cool, you know what I'm saying? That's regular life shit.
Nah, what is going on, bro? I told y'all this is the most uncut radio show in battle rap for. Yo, this is crazy.
Hey, y'all be cool like y'all be cool, man. I thought I was on mute and shit, B.
This nigga. Fixx, boy.
Bruh. I don't even know. Yeah, you could take it from here, bro. I don't even know how to.
Bruh. Shit. What's the timestamp so I could. I don't know. God damn, I can't even upload the show now.
Hey, check this out. Check this out.
I can't upload this shit. This show dead.
come on, yeah, it's just a gun. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
they just got battle rap guns all the time. They do this.
I hear you.
Pew.
I ain't never seen them take the battle rap gun and scratch their head with it though. That was crazy. Like, wow. He scratched his temple with that motherfucker like it was. I'm like, yo, that shit is bonkers. That shit.
Wild dude, man.
Oh yeah,
man.
Real life stuff.
That shit.
Yeah. All right, man. Look, man. Listen, just to go ahead and wrap it up, man. I don't think Rum Nitty's gonna get 30 on Serious Jones. Serious Jones will get around. I think if he's good overall in the battle, I think that the people, there's a chance they'll make it debatable. That whole slow build up, that doesn't bother me that much. It doesn't make me nervous because I think that a slow style in a tournament doesn't sound that great, but all the battle rappers who quote unquote rapping the fastest, had the fastest pace, weren't in the finals like that at all. They didn't really make it that far. So that whole pacing thing does not bother me. It's not making me worried about it at all.
But we seen Jay adjust his pacing and it got him to the finals. We did see that. Because remember when me and you was not beefing, that's crazy. But when you had but with Jay versus Sick, my whole angle was about like the slow flow shit. I didn't know he was going to switch it up that much and keep it throughout the whole like thing. And I'm not saying he went turbo fast, but there was definitely a effort in keeping that tempo at a nice pace, and that shit led him all the way to the finals. So I do think if Sirius does some homework, he can get out. But I'm telling you, that slow shit, that Squeako slow flow shit. You see what happened to Squeako in the tournament? Remember that?
He's better than Squeako, man. Watch him out. He's better than Squeako.
He definitely seen what happened to Squeako.
Yeah, he better, but we just seen what happened with that same slow. I'm trying to talk.
But I'm telling you, like the slow, like I just think that what Serious Jones has always been good at. I just feel like in a tournament like this, he'll be able to get it. The 99 to 1. Like I'm just telling, like the percentages of just obviously it's popularity, fan vote, and all that. But I'm just saying, like I think it's a lot closer than what people are giving it credit for. And I've seen this movie play out before. I've seen this shit play out.
Let me ask you something. Then, what would your percentage be for this? What would you put it at? Vice, same for you. Where would it be for y'all? If it ain't 99 to 1%, then what is it?
9 million.
let's say 65-35.
I'm at 80-20.
Yeah,
I can't.
I'm up there like at the 75-25, 80-20 range.
I think content-wise, it's gonna be a 30. I think content-wise, it's a 30. I think it is. I think it will be. But I have seen this play out.
50 P's. What he can't do.
I've seen it play out before, dog. I've seen it too many times. I'm not gonna go jumping out the window talking about, oh, it's just gonna be some crazy 30. Oh my god, this is about it. I'm not doing that shit again. I've done seen way too many fucking battles in
I'm not saying
in this era. I'm not doing that. I give Serious Jones a round, and I think that if he is good in another round, it will definitely be. I'm telling you, if this is debatable, if it's not debatable, I'll eat out. Listen, hey, I was wrong. Judges got it right. But if it's debatable, I don't want y'all niggas like, oh man, Serious Jones. Don't be so surprised. That's all I'm saying. Just don't be surprised. His expectation level should be high. He's a legend in battle rap. He should not be getting this. Oh, you're getting a pass. He literally has a pass.
Bro, hey, look, I done seen battle rap change so fucking much. Like
this is worse than Holmesy in his role. Like, this is way worse.
A couple years back too. Like it'd be like if you even if you just finish the battle or you finish all your rounds, even if you got 30, a nigga will still try to give you a round just for completing the battle.
Yeah.
Like I done seen battle rap change so fucking much. So
I'm on a cast.
I'm gonna keep it 100 how I feel. I ain't sugarcoating nothing. I'm not giving niggas sympathy rounds or none of that shit, bro. 50 piece, he don't do nothing better than him. I don't know.
So we had two questions. Chat. First one was, do you think Smack needs to bring the crowd back for an Ultimate 3?
I'm good. I'm good on the crowd, especially if they're in Atlanta. They're not in Atlanta, are they?
They're literally not going to let people in this building. He's talking about, do you want a crowd of people, battlers, media, the staff? Do you want people, just a crowd around, like how they've been doing these last few? Hasn't been fans in the building led. Been battle rappers, for crying out loud.
I'm good on no crowd at all. I don't
Smack
need a crowd.
specifically said for UM3 they're gonna keep it no crowd until further development, until more developments are being made and shit. They're gonna keep it safe.
Yeah, I'm good.
I don't think they bring in the crowd back until like maybe the next Summer Madness or something, man, or the next no.
I seen the other question. Homeboy, I think that was Problem who asked who are the 4 favorites in this shit. I think Geechee, Rum,
Twerk,
and
Official maybe.
Official over. I forgot. I gotta see the list again. I
think it's Official, Rum. I would say Official, Rum, Twerk, and like it's up there between, or I mean Geechee Gotti, Twerk, Nitty.
Hitting gang in the building, Cuban Hood in the building. What up with my guy Perkins, man? Cuban Hood in the building. What up?
Oh, T-Top would be a 4th.
Oh yeah, T-Top. Yeah, experience, crowd, fan base.
I've been hearing a lot of people saying Jack Boy gonna beat T-Top. So is he like really a strong favorite or just your personal favorite?
I mean, depending on how Swamp come out the gate, he might end up being a lot of people's front runner.
Nah, listen, T-Top won UFF. And he got 2 different versions of content he can use. He can go to that drug talk shit. When he elevated, he can, he's one of the best anglers in the games.
Yep.
Like T-Top might be, his.
Tell Mr. Walmart I won't miss the target.
The only question about him is like he usually is one of those top tiers that move like a top tier in the sense that he don't take a lot of battles after every 2 weeks. Like T-Top is like he's not that type of top tier battler. He's more like in the lines of those top tiers that take months before they take another battle. So my question is, after the Jackboy battle, you get 2 weeks prep. What does T-Top look like? That's my only question. But
T-Top the only nigga to put a real angle on Nitty that stuck. Like, and it didn't stick that. Like, I don't know too many other people that put an angle on Nitty that he had to take that into the next battle with. Like, he literally set K Shine up with all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Fact. That's a great point.
Like, K Shine was able to have room shakers off of an angle that T-Top created. So if T-Top can get any good angle, and he's been around for a while, so he knows everybody. Like, even the newer niggas he's tapped in. So if he finds a decent angle on each one of his ops, and he only got to do it 3 times. T-Top is a heavy favorite for me. I'll put him in that 4th slot.
Yeah. Rum, and not in no particular order, but those are the 4. I would say Rum, Geechee.
I got my order is believe it or not, I got Nitty winning the tournament. He's my favorite. Second, I got Geechee. Third, I got Twerk, and then 4th, I'm gonna slide T-Top in.
I ain't mad at that. I would probably go. Geechee, Rum, Top, then Twerk.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's interchangeable because Twerk got Twerk on the same side. Now that the official bracket's out, like Twerk is on the same side as Geechee. I think Nitty's on the other side of the bracket where T-Top is. So it could very well come down to like, you know what I'm saying, Nitty versus T-Top and Twerk versus Geechee for the final 4. All 4 of mine could actually make it in the same bracket.
Yeah, my dark horse would probably be Prep.
That's my dark horse too. I've been saying.
Yeah, Prep is dangerous. He built for this type of shit. He's built for this.
And he's experienced UFF. Yeah, exactly.
In the UFF.
He know how that feels.
He could low key. He's like top 5. He might be top 5 to 7 freestyle rebuttalers we've ever had. Like some of my favorite.
He be holding back.
Yeah, some of my favorite. Some of my favorite rebuttals have came from Prep. No lie. So that can change the tide of a round if he needed to go there. And also like them Loud Boy niggas, man. I feel like they all done changed their whole style. Like Bill, Holmesy, and Prep, they really been on their angle bag heavy, and it's been paying dividends. It just seemed like that's kind of what the people want, man. Like you digging deep
Prep
into
did it with
somebody's shit.
Loso. Or
Yep.
Prep did it with EK. My bad. Not
He
Loso.
did it with Emerson and got Emerson, and I did not see that coming. And I did not see Emerson losing the Prep, but he got him up out of there, man. So
I haven't been too privy against Fold. I haven't really been too fancy of voting against Prep ever since that battle.
Yeah, no.
Really, him and Don Marino too was that was like the eye opener for me. That was like, okay, Prep is trying some new shit, like crowd control, punches, haymakers, flips, angles. Like he had it all for Don Marino, man. Him and JC was crazy too. So it's kind of like I don't know, man.
Prep is up there, man. I'm telling you.
Like if T Top wasn't who he was, I would put Prep in that fourth spot for real.
I'm not mad at that, and I feel like it's even more of a likelihood because instead of having Twerk, they switched the battle. Now he got Swave, and I just I feel confident.
Makes it almost destined. Like it's gonna happen anyway, but he gonna earn it. You know, it's gonna be a little bit deeper into the competition.
Yeah. I'll definitely see it. Somebody said, "What happened to Chef Trez? What happened to Chef Trez, Nico?"
He ain't in this tournament.
Last time I seen Chef Trez battle, he was battling Smooth Jug Master.
When's the last time Chef Trez was on URL?
I mean, it's been a while for URL, but yeah, I'm saying I'm pretty sure that Chef Trez still out there getting work.
No, he's definitely getting bags, but I just noticed like he hasn't been on URL in quite a minute, app or anything.
Yeah, he wasn't pleased with some of the battles he was
with
getting.
The business. Yeah, which makes sense because he was in the King of the Dot shit until he dropped out.
Yeah, who was How did that battle go? Did y'all niggas from the West, y'all ain't watch Smooth versus Trez? How that battle go?
Watching that on Wednesday.
I watched it. Smooth was cool. He was decent. But like when even the person when you're battling somebody and you saying your battle after you went, this nigga's rapping at you and you're like, man, he's trying to kill me. I think you yourself know that you lost the battle. You know what I'm saying? Like anytime you have to like declare that mid round of your opponent and it's a one rounder and you already feeling like he's trying to take your head off, your head's being taken off. Like, so he said that mid battle with Chef Trez, and Trez opened up with like 6 rebuttals, like 4-5 rebuttals, like freestyle off the top, same shit that he always does. And then his material was fire too. Like he was really talking some shit. Like, so yeah, it was Trez clear. One rounder.
We have a question. We have a question here from the great Perkins. He asks.
Oh my.
He asked a question. Cuban Hood. He said, "Ask Ledge when his Michigan brethren, Jonai, be returning battle rap."
Hey, I would love to see Jonai back in the ring. That's a good question.
So I was at the King of the Dot here in Michigan with some people who was with King of the Dot staff. As y'all know, he was supposed to be a part of that tournament, the Grand Prix, but things happen. Word is word is they trying to get him either sometime later next year or the beginning of next year. Yeah, later this year or beginning of next year to come back to King of the Dot. All I heard, it was some big names, some big King of the Dot staples that are in his sites and that they're trying to book. So later this year or maybe early next year. That's what I heard. And Perkins, don't ask me no more questions, please.
Hey, be respectful of the great Perkins, brother.
No, that's my guy.
Perkins, man.
Cuban Hood, man.
All good. I clipped that shit up.
Cuban B.
I clipped that shit up of him saying Cuban would beat Loaded Lux, and that shit kind of went. I hate the term viral, but I guess it did make a lot of noise on Twitter and Instagram. But I will say, shout out to Cuban because Cuban was a good sport about it, and he followed Perkins now because he said that type of support. I gotta rock with somebody that support me like that. Gave him some merch, I heard, so it's some good came out of it, so that's dope.
Hey, Perkins, man. I don't think Ledge took you serious when you said that, though, man. I feel like you're going to have to pull up on Ledge again, man, on that call-in show.
Don't come on my show tomorrow.
Pull up on him again, Perkins. He need another lesson or two.
I might have to call up Ledge on his own show just to razzle him a little bit.
Yeah, hit me up, man. The show is tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I was about to lie and say the number one show on Caffeine, but it's a top. It's
Remember, the number one show on Caffeine is on Fridays. Be respectful.
Yeah, that's a
Friday
fact. It's a
Fixx,
Friday
man.
Fixx
The
for
Friday
sure. For
Fixx,
sure.
man.
But yeah, no, it's definitely a popular
Not
show.
you, Fixx. Fixx over here fixing his face like he was talking about. We talking about the Friday Fixx, man. Not the Fixx.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I'm just waiting for my 1%. You feel me?
Already in the. Hey, look, man. So look, we done talked about this Ultimate Madness 3 shit, man. We got an event coming up out
Mama.
here.
What up,
Here
Mama?
in the West. Mama, what up with you? The event here in the West, titled Will's Way. My guy G Will put together a dope West Coast Elites card. It will be live streamed on the West Coast Elites YouTube channel. So if you guys have not already, type in West Coast Elites on YouTube, subscribe to it, turn the notifications on. We will have a live stream event that weekend. A lot of battles on the card.
How many battles? Like 10?
One of our very own.
Like 10 cards. Like
on
10
that
battles.
card, ladies and gentlemen. One of our very own that's here live right now in full effect.
Yeah.
It's main event in that card. We got Fixx versus Pain on that goddamn card.
I hate it had to be Fixx, man. I hate it had to be you, brother.
I hate it had to be Fixx. What you trying to say?
I thought you were gonna say you hate it had to be Pain.
That's what he should be saying, but I'm gonna make him a believer. You know what I'm saying? I learn niggas every day. I learn niggas shit every day. B.
You my dog, bro. But this about to be bad, man.
Yeah,
man. Your man's is a fan, bro. You better write his fucking heart up. That's all I know.
Yeah.
They said your man's is a fan.
I hear you.
Talk to that nigga, man.
Your man's is a fan.
Like I really do this.
Talk heavy.
That's the worst.
Look, Ledge, you gonna make me write you a bar, man. I'm telling you, I really do this. Like,
stop while
don't
you're
do that. Don't do that.
You know, I love that shit, man. Look, listen
don't
here,
do
man.
that, Ledge. Nico, please tell this man, do not do this.
Hey, look. Ledge knows better. Like, we ain't gonna sit here and play. Ledge knows better. So, Ledge, you just gonna have to find out the hard way, brother. You have to find out the hard way, brother.
Through the hard way.
Look, man, Midwest be coming to the
get
West
more
with
plates.
no
That
fear,
man
man.
is dope. Oh,
down,
salute, man. Perkins co-signed it.
Nah, salute the Pain though, ain't you know what I'm saying? It's
Ansel actually on this card, man. He battling
absolutely.
Prolific Rico
you know what I'm saying?
on this card as well. So actually get.
I'm different. Like I don't even know who I am in that bitch. So
hey, let him know who you is.
It's up.
I hear you, man. Listen, I did one of your hidden gem battles with you versus Aries like 2 or 3 years ago. So I know about you. You know I know about you. But I'm telling you, Pain is on a mission, man. It started with Keith. It started with Keith, and he trying to like.
Keith ain't fixed though.
No. It started with.
Do that.
Check this out.
Ain't nothing start right there, brother.
It started with Keith.
Ain't nothing start there, brother. This is a different type of smoke.
Okay.
This is different smoke over here.
That's fine.
You understand? This is a different level of smoke we got over here in the West.
You call him a fan, but you can call him a fan all you want, but but that's the worst when it's your idol or whatever you want to call him.
I'm a fan of him too. Like
I know.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
He embraced that type of smoke. He embraced that type of love, man. I've been calling out Pain name for one of the top gunners in the Midwest. He ain't proved me wrong yet. And I don't think he's gonna prove me wrong this weekend, man. I hope you got all 3 packed and tucked and rehearsed and recited and ready to go.
That's what's bad too. I don't. But like there's nothing you can do with me. Like I don't get what niggas don't understand. Like
okay.
Talk to these niggas heavy. Talk to them heavy. You know what I'm saying?
He talking that.
Hey, look. So I'm gonna go ahead and put out this whole card for niggas. Let me go ahead and grab the microphone, man. We gotta talk this shit real quick. Talk it the right way, goddamn.
I didn't even know there was a microphone right there, man. See,
right way.
Yeah, he got the Iron Man mic.
West Coast Elites. I'm doing the microphone right. You discarded your microphone. You know who you are? You're Ultron. That's what you are. Discarded your fucking metal. You threw your damn microphone away. You traded on everybody. I
didn't throw
it. Go somewhere else. You're out of here. God damn it.
Oh no.
But the card is as follows. We got De Niro versus Bad News Brown, KTL versus Man One, Chazzy 24, Tons Foe versus J Boog, BF versus Mr. Right, Hansel versus Prolific Rico, Madman Leak versus K Philosophy, Shy DZ versus PG, Poetic Genius, Keese making his return, his get back battle versus Plex, MT Money versus TK, main event of Pain versus Fixx. It all goes down this weekend. Live on the West Coast Elites channel. Y'all need to pull up.
West Coast Elites.
You know what I'm saying? That's all we got for y'all today. Too long-winded. If everybody can, go ahead and plug everything y'all got going on, where the people can find y'all and all that good shit.
Hey, man, Vice Versa, man, Society. You already know what I mean. What is that, Liz?
I still got mine. No, this is the same one he got. The same one.
Oh, man, I thought Les was pulling out the blicky, man. I thought he was pulling the Fixx.
No. I ain't pulling the Fixx out here.
Hey, that nigga turned his video off.
Yeah, to go and get that goddammit.
Yeah, that's right.
Get that goddammit. What the gun do?
Gonna air this bitch. I was gonna air this bitch out.
Yeah, I keep touring this bitch
man, you know, we do, you know what I'm saying? We put microphone, you feel me? Little Iron Man joint. But I got every now and then I gotta pick up the microphone and talk this shit a little louder, project a little more. Bark on this nigga ledge one time, man.
No. Yeah, man. But yeah, back to my sign off, man. Society, Vice Versa, PLK, you know what I'm saying? Punchline Kings, Western Conference shit, all things West, you know what I'm saying? Fill your cap every Monday, man. Friday Fixx with my man Ledge. Tune in tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna let them do all that, but yeah, Vice Versa, you know what I'm
saying? Yeah. You know, Ledge Top Tier Podcast on Caffeine and YouTube. Also at Pod Tier on IG and Twitter. As he said, got the Battle Rap Call-In show tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Friday Fixx with my man Nico. Friday, the most entertaining show on Caffeine, bar none. And that's it, man. You know, shout out to the West as always for embracing the brother. You know what I mean? It's love.
You already know what the fuck going on. Fix your fucking face at everything. Fix your face. You only get this side of me because there's another side coming out.
Damn, Mama said you tripping, Ledge.
Man, fuck all that. Fix your face. Trade gang.
Hey, this nigga came on hella aggressive.
Hey, yo, Fixx is the greatest, bro. I fuck with him, man.
Fuck that shit. Hey, look, man. As far as myself, man, NicoTV, Voice of the West. You guys will be able to find me live tomorrow. We will be live 6 p.m. and every day during the week. You guys should be seeing me live around the same time, 6 p.m. Wednesdays are our West 2 Watch days where we'll be doing West 2 Watch content. This week I have about 4 battles we will be watching. I am going to be watching Smooth the Jugman versus Chef Trez. We will also be watching Next versus Dev the Demon, Dot Everything versus Fate, and Cali Smooth versus Jay Murder. We got a stacked lineup for you guys this Wednesday. Tomorrow, tune into the podcast, NicoTV. We definitely going to be talking that shit. We definitely going to be getting into all the topics we didn't get to today. I'm definitely got a lot of narratives I would like to unpack. And y'all go.
He was a champion on there. Yep.
Yeah, he was on there. Do your research, nigga. But look.
106.
I ain't know that. That ain't the research that I seen. So,
hey, look, man. You guys can also go on my channel, NicoTV on YouTube. Make sure you guys subscribe to that. I got the greatest West Coast rounds, Part 1. The greatest rounds in West Coast history. Part 1 is on my channel.
Don't got them here.
Y'all gotta go ahead and go up on there, get the numbers up, get the likes up, all that shit, share it out
there.
Y'all
need to go watch that, man.
Part 2 will be out. I'm looking to get this Part 1 to a certain number of viewership before I create a Part 2, but I will be making more compilations for the West Coast to try and give you guys some more content, be able to see what you guys are missing out here on this West. But outside of that, from myself, Ledge Top Tier Podcast, Fixx, Vice Versa, Dev the Demon, who was here earlier, I am signing out. NicoTV, Voice of the West. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 6 p.m. Western, 9 p.m. Eastern. Get out of here, man.